Hello, everyone. Welcome to Engineer Versus. This is where an engineer, me, takes on any and all subjects that you might come up with. So, today, what we're going to be talking about is river, lake, and ocean water cooling. So, a brief introduction to all of this. Rivers, lakes, oceans, why do we even want to consider this? What's to be gained? Why bother, essentially, is this first question. We'll talk about the efficiencies to be gained, how they're used in power plants and industrial facilities, and essentially, when they're used for the power plants, what does that mean for their efficiency, and how can we derive better efficiencies by using more localized water and using it just for temperature differences? Nothing that is going to change the chemistry of the water itself directly. All we're talking about is temperature. Then what are the complications? What are the hurdles and challenges? Even if you're convinced that there is something good to be gained, what do we need to do to make sure that that can happen? Who do we need to talk to? Where do we start? We'll talk about some of the projects as well as we go along. Some of them have been installed for well over a decade in the United States as well as other nations, and what we can do to improve that. Then we'll go through some of the details that you might want to consider whenever you're doing this, pluses, the minuses, and then the summary will go over the efficiencies again, point out some of the things and that we had covered, and where it might work for you to best talk to a client, potential client, about something with this with for your project. So if you have a building project or a design that you're looking for, how can we implement this? How can we also implement this from the smallest level, from a small residence, all the way up to the macro level, which the industrial facilities currently have. More to come, and I hope you stick with me as we walk through the basics next.